Thank you, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for gathering here with us to celebrate Canada Day, Canada's history, and our history of Canadian Chinese railroad workers' contributions to Canada. This event is in collaboration with the Foundation to commemorate the Chinese railroad workers in Canada, who are also holding a commemoration in Toronto at this very moment. My name is Winnie Ohai Wong, one of the young directors of Calgary Chinatown Association.
I'm Peter.
And last but not least, welcome to our government officials, city councilors, MLAs, MLAs and MPs for taking the time out of your busy schedules to be here today. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Our future is what we learn from our past, and our first speaker is representing our future generation. A student of the Calgary Chinatown Chinese Private School, please welcome Sophie McKinnon.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sophie, as you already said. Thank you so much for the opportunity to pay tribute to Chinese railroad workers, to remember and acknowledge their legacy. They are the true unsung heroes.
Next is Mr. Sidney Wu, founding director of Calgary Chinatown Association. He is very much a mentor to both Peter and I, and as well as Jean, who's in the back with tech, as well as our young director group, guiding us to get more involved in our community, teaching us about many philosophies of Chinese culture and welcome.
After helping to build Confederation, Chinese railroad workers who survived found themselves unemployed, while Canada imposed the Chinese head tax in the same year. It is not enough just to remember. We have an obligation to pick up the torch. One example of civic leadership is the daughter of Taiping, Teresa Wu Hao, whom we are very proud of and is a role model for our young to follow. An example of a young leader is our MCs today, Peter Huang, President of Calgary Chinatown Association, and Winnie Huang, Director. Another young leader is Jean Huang, the Secretary. She's working behind us at the building here to live stream this event. Credit also goes to Kenneth Chen, Director, who originated the idea of having a commemoration in Calgary, and Maggie Wu, Treasurer, who liaised with the community and took care of numerous details. We really appreciate the support and your attendance today. Without them, this event would be meaningless. Thank you all.
Next, we will welcome Mrs. Teresa Wu Pa, Chairperson of Action Chinese Canadians Together.
Good morning, everyone. Minister McIver, MP McLean, Councillor Wong, community and MLA. It's my great pleasure to join you here today as the chair of the ACT Foundation. And so as the chair of the Canadian Race Relations Foundation, which is a Canadian Crown corporation with a mandate to help to eliminate racism in Canada.
We would like to welcome Mr. Jack Yi, President of the United Calgary Chinese Association. We would like to welcome Mr. Thomas Chuck, co-board chair of Diversities. Next, we would like to welcome Mr. Terry Wong, Ward 7 City Councilor. Please welcome Greg McLean, Calgary Center Member of Parliament.
essence, but MP or the MLA, may I offer special thanks to wonderful staff and volunteers of the Calgary Chinatown Association.
We would now like to welcome Honorable Rick McIver, Minister of Municipal Affairs and MLA for Calgary Days.
Good morning, Nehoma. It's nice to see everybody here. It's Happy Canada Day.
Welcome now, Rajan Sani, Calgary Northeast MLA. Thank you. We welcome now Irfan Sabir, MLA for Calgary Ruler McAllister. Finally, we are pleased to welcome Erica McKinnon, another young student of the Calgary Chinatown Private School.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Erica, and I am a student, which means I still have a lot to learn. Today is Canada Day, which means that it is a perfect day to pay tribute to Chinese railroad workers and to acknowledge their major contributions to build this country. More importantly, we need to learn from it and not let history repeat itself again. The racism and discrimination in Canada has certainly improved over the years. These days, it is still occurring every day, especially due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Ever since the pandemic started, many pointed fingers at China for the blame, and Chinese Canadians have been accused of bringing the virus to Canada. According to Statistics Canada, the first year of the COVID-19 pandemic coincided with a 301% increase in police reported hate crimes against East and Southeast Asian Canadians. Compared to the previous year, making 2020 the worst year for hate crimes since data collection began in 2009. Anti-Asian racism is a systemic problem that requires long-term committed actions by individuals, institutions, and governments in all levels and in all sectors. If we strive to promote cultural diversity, equity, inclusion, and civic harmony, if each of us does our part and takes action, Canada will be a greater country where we all call home and where we all belong. Thank you. Merci.
Now, we would like to invite you to pay respect to the Chinese railroad workers. Please rise and we will do 3 bows in front of the prayer area. Third bow. Thank you, everyone. We will now conclude the ceremony with a memorial walk to the monuments behind us.